Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Farming Contractor series here on Greenlands. In today's episode, we have got a new loader. Harvest has finished, and one dealer is desperate for us to get their tractor. Let's go. Well, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenland. It's a lovely September afternoon, and we are full of busy. And the first question you're probably looking at and asking is, why are you in what looks like a fairly large JCB fast track? Well, the answer is quite simple. We have bought a new loader, and it's on the yard there, and the dealer in question knows that we are toying with the idea and thinking about the idea of changing out our Massey 8S for something a bit bigger. So in line with that, he's only gone and given me a demo of this. Is an 8330 we're sitting in at the moment, and we're going to just use it for a few different bits and pieces. We've got a few jobs to do today and a few contracts to start, along with many other things. So we're going to do that. We're going to use it. We're going to see how we get on with it there. What we may well do is stick the Massey onto a cultivator just to get that away and out for the day. Or we might actually just use this for it instead. But there's a few different options there, that's for sure. So we figured, why not take the advantage and take the opportunity where it comes, and we'll see what we can do. We have a lot of tidy up to do today, amongst other things. There's a lot of bales that need to be stacked. There's a lot of bits and pieces to be done, but we are currently bringing an old trailer that we just bought secondhand. We're bringing that back to the yard. The trailer behind me, you can just see in the wing mirror there, it's a tiny little trailer. It's about, I don't know, I mean, in the day it was big, but based off the back of this tractor, it looks tiny. It's about an 8-ton trailer. It's a Marston. And we are looking to use this to cart a little bit of muck from where we are at the main yard, from the livestock there, back over to the production depot for the greenhouses. And there's a little loader over there that we're going to have a look into later on as well, that we'll be able to move it around there as and where it needs to. But for right now, we just need to fill it up. We might have enough to fill this trailer full, but we'll take it down anyway. It will give us a bit of an opportunity to have a look at this tractor in a bit better detail. It's impressive, if anything else. It is really quite an impressive beast. So we will see once we get ourselves over here just what this looks like. We fed everything up there today as well. Combining we're all done with for now. There's nothing left for us to get after, unless that changes anytime soon. That might be all pretty much us done, but we'll see. Like I say, we've just got to get some bales tied up. There's hay on the ground, well, baled on the ground at least. And then there is also some silage bales and straw out and about there. So we do need to get this all taken care of. Which we will. I have no doubt we'll get it done in good time. We'll just turn this around, I think, for now. But as you can see, this trailer is dwarfed on the back of here. But it'll... it doesn't matter. It's not going too far. It'll be fine. We're just going to pull out the way so we can get the loader through here a little. And there's, like I said, there's not a great deal left in that tank, but there you go. That is all of our silage bales now. We've got them all stacked up. Not looking too bad in there. It's all nice out the way. That should keep us going for quite a while. And yeah, a little bit of muck in the bottom there, but that'll do us just to get everything started with. So what we need to do is go and grab our telehandler. Now, like I say, we have got the Masseys on the baler there, the fence on the mowers. The fence is probably going to go out soon. Thought about putting the Massey onto the mowers there, or onto a cultivator, but we might put that JCB on once we've finished up with this current job, and then that'll be a nice little test, really. At some point we are going to have to get all of this straw stacked up into here along with the hay, but that is a job for maybe later on there, we'll see. But yeah, we've got the JCB for the rest of the day. To be honest there, it's not really on my mind to go to a different brand there. I like JCBs for my loaders, and you'll see the next one that we've bought. But I think that if we were to go anywhere with a new machine, and that's a big if still at this point in time, the cost of changing out from the 8S has to be considered. It would be to a bigger Fendt, I think. But yeah, this Agri Pro is, as far as my loaders are concerned, there, this is pretty darn good. Okay, let's just get this. Won't take much to empty this out. There's not much here, but we need to just go and send it on down to our production chain, so the depot there can get it going. Okay. And let's see. Look at that trailer, looks tiny. The trailer's going to stay down there. It's just for muck, like I say, so it'll be fine. We don't need to use it for anything else. And we should see just a couple of loads down there, but allow everything to start growing, because we're on a bit of a pause from there. We've got the seeds that we need in, but there's nothing really happening in the in the greenhouses as it stands. Hopefully we can change that soon though. That's the plan. Like I said, we're in the period now, September. There's an awful lot of cultivation gigs to happen there, so we're just trying to get a few silage contracts finished as well, and that way we can then hopefully get everything up and away with the cultivation team. A lot of groundworks to do, and then we need to get the drill going as well. So if we are going to make a tractor change, I would like it to be sooner rather than later, so I can include that into the plans and get a little bit more horsepower. The Fendt that we were looking at, to be honest, if we did go down that line, it's not significantly bigger than the 305 that we have in the 8S, but it's just heavier, bigger, heavier for some of our kit there. It's a little bit more heavy duty really, so I think that's the one big thing I gotta contend with and think about. All right, is that about it? Just about. All right, hoping to see a bit more slurry coming through soon as well. And what I think we may well be doing, we've done quite well for contracts of late. We might look to get a few more cattle this month, just to get the numbers up and up. I think we're at 65 right now. I'd love to see us get to closer to 100. So that's going to be something we'll have to tackle. But for right now, let's just get this loaded up here. That'll do. And then we'll just drop this down here for now. It can stay here. Lovely looking. Grab that one. Works a treat. All right. Offwards we go. Okay, you barely feel this thing cycling through, and it's pulling a load of any sort that you can barely notice it doing so. It's an absolute treat. Anyway, let us go. About 6 ton of muck. Yeah, should keep this going for a while. No way. We have we've got 2 baling gigs lined up and on the books. We're going to start those today. They're just over the other side of the valley there from here, slightly further north from the main dairy farm. And one is, we're going to get them both mown down today. One is going to go into grass, one is going to go into, or one's going to go into silage, one's going to go into hay. So it'll keep us going for a little bit there. And then, yeah, like I say, we'll also try and get some cultivation gigs to ride alongside that as well, which should be more than easy to do. Yeah, it's all about just keeping the team going at the moment. Yeah, this thing is rapid, I'll give you that. Cruising along at 39 miles an hour here now, barely even noticing anything on the back. 44, good heavens. 70k box in this thing, it's rapid. But it's so smooth as well. We'll just slow it down coming through here a bit. Excellent stuff. And into the production depot, we'll just find somewhere to dump this on the floor, and you'll be able to see our new loader here, which is actually something we've been thinking about for a while. We've had a few different options. Easy does it, wonderful stuff. But yeah, we decided to go for the JCB Teletruck. As you can see there, it is an ex-JCB demo, and the reason you can tell that is because it's got a number plate to suggest so. But no, it is a Teletruck there. It's perfect for what we need. Nice and small, compact, doesn't need to be too big. We can still put different implements on it. It's currently using skid steer attachments, and it's, yeah, so it'll be absolutely perfect for what we need. I think we'll just put this muck here as well. But it allows us to shuffle things around there, unload pallets and load things up as and when we need to, which would be great. So that is exactly what we shall be doing with it. Not a great deal of muck there, but you know, like I say, it will keep us all going. Okay, what we'll be looking to do right about now is just stick it into here. Sounded healthy. All right. As you can see, we got forks and we got a little muck fork for it as well. Didn't need anything too substantial, but yeah, it's a handy little thing to have actually, and we'll no doubt get a lot of use of it around here. Excellent stuff. And then the plan being that we're just going to tip this into here. Now we should hopefully be good. And now we can really start to get things growing. That's the main thing here. The greenhouses weren't doing much then. It was a cause of concern because we needed to get a little bit of income generated from them, actually. This is what this whole depot is for, so needed to see that happen. And yeah, I think it's safe to say that this should be that final tick that they need. And we'll be able to get them marching on there, so that's all good news. The cattle will be able to generate as much as we need from them, which would be great, and we just need to keep an eye on it and make sure they all go. We're just going to tip this here and we can get this put out as and when we need to. There you go. Wonderful. Look at the mesh on that. Isn't it just stunning? And away we are. So, we're going to get this all taken care of here, and then I think it's time to go and put that fast track into a bit of proper work where we can. Might go and stick it on the plow or something. See how it handles that just for afternoon, and then we'll give it back. Like I say, I want to get it stuck into a bit of draft work somewhere just so we can see how it goes, and then we've got a decision to make at some point. But yeah, I think that I'm already made up my mind. But if someone's going to give me a demo machine, I'll put the hours onto their machine rather than onto mine. So that's, I think, the way to go. But we'll get everything settled up here, and then we will catch up with you in a bit. Alright then, so we are all hooked up to our cultivator. This is going to be a nice little test out for this today. Beginning with trying to get out of this. We've actually moved our fence back about 2 meters or so. But I've also got a front weight on this, which sticks out in about another 4 foot. So, be a little careful. But I think we're alright. We're looking good. We wouldn't have made it around there if we didn't move that. But yeah, we've got a contract in for some cultivating. It's a big one. We're going over to field 44. So what we need to do is head on straight over the road. Actually, here it's for the dairy farm. Gonna get a bit of ground turned over there, which would be handy. Nice little test for this. It's on a hill, so it's always a good test of this, of any machine really, with this land anchor lugging along behind us. But if we can get this all done, then we're laughing. Absolutely laughing. But yeah, this is a real beast of a tractor there. Only front wheel steer there, because it does have the larger wheels on the back there, which would make rear wheel steer almost impossible. But the front wheel steer is pretty nimble as it goes. I mean, like you said, you are looking at a large machine here anyway there, so you know, it's all very impressive. Still getting used to this joystick. It's a little bit different in terms of how you're able to function with it, but you know, a bit of time in here changes everything. Nowhere near as advanced as the Fent, but then if you were to look into, and if you were to believe my dealer, you know, the price point would reflect that as well. You know, I think it's a always worthy comparison there. But this is we'll see how it goes anyway. Right now though, we are just going to get stuck on into it and see what we can get materializing, what we can get turned over. Hoping that the mowers will go out there soon and they'll get going as well. That'll give us a good starting point. Now there's a way in over there, and there's also, but that we're going to leave that gateway and we're going to go in this one over here, because I think if need be I can actually swing in, reverse into another gate, because this could be a bit tight. Some of the gateways around here aren't the biggest, but yeah, this is where we want to go. This gives us a little more space. And it's a double. Good call. Aggressive bit of incline or decline there. All right, so we look good there. I think we'll just click that in, lower that down, and see how we get on here. We're flying. Look at that. Absolutely flying. Excellent stuff. So what we'll do is we'll just persevere with this. Actually, we'll get this knocked through. The two fields that we're going into later on today, you can just about see them actually on the other side of the hill there. There's two smaller grass fields. We'll get those knocked down. Like I say, one is going to dry out lovely because it's on the slope there. That'll be fantastic to bake for some hay. And we'll just leave it there to dry out for the next little while. And the other one we're going to get wrapped up hopefully tomorrow morning. So we'll see how that goes. But like I say, for right now, we're just going to rattle our way through here and see how we get on, I think. Until next time, though, I hope you have enjoyed. This has been SFTN coming to you with the Farmer Contractor series from Greenlands Farm. If you haven't yet to do so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and we will see you all in the next one. Catch you later.